Here we have the Civivi Stormridge. I give this knife a 10. For me, this knife has every feature: comfort, contour, jimping. The sheath is perfect. Everything about this knife is beautiful in your hand. Nitro V, satin finish, green canvas micarta handle, Stormridge. There's probably the model number. Very, very beautiful knife. Very sharp, flat ground. Nitro V, I already said that. But 4 fingers on the blade. The jimping absolutely lines up with your fingers everywhere where you want the jimping to be. It is. It is exactly where you want it to be. It's not too aggressive and it's not too soft. Very nice jimping. Very nice sharpening choil. You see here it says Nitro V on the blade. We can get in on that. Nitro V. Civivi. Beautiful polish on the blade. Razor sharp. I'm not going to do any cutting tests, but you can see it shaves a fingernail, no problem. The thickness of the blade stock is perfect in my opinion, not too thick, not too small. The blade is the handle metal is a little bit bigger than the scales, and it makes it very, very comfortable. I'm going to get in close here, and I just want everybody to see the detail that was put into this blade. The rounding over of the handle is done just perfectly. It's rounded over everywhere you want the handle to be rounded over. It is rounded over. On the back here, we've got a pommel, and it is kind of pointed, as you see in the box here. And so if you took the lanyard off, you would have some type of triangle point there. I really like this. Just another little extra thing if you want to wear it. You can find it really easy and just pull it out of the sheath if need be. And again, the jimping on this knife is really what attracted me to this knife. It's in all of the right places. Here, here, and here. If you want to choke up on the blade to do a little finer work, you can absolutely do that. Do some finer cutting, chopping of food, whatever you'd like to do. Very beautiful, very nicely done. Attention to detail is apparent immediately when you pick this up. You can tell it's somebody gave a lot of thought to the handle design. It fits in the hand just right. I mean, in the palm of your hand, it fits just beautifully. You can see how it swells down into the palm of my hand there, and then it just fits. It just fits. This, and I have fairly large hands. This would be comfortable in just about anybody's hand. We're going to put that down right there. We're going to look at the sheath. This sheath is done very, very nice. Fold over taco style, so there's not too much extra material. Like a pancake sheath would have extra material over here and extra rivets, and just making it a bigger carry knife. This is very minimal. You would barely know that you're carrying this. Very nice belt clip with adjustments for different belt sizes. So if your belt is thinner, you can adjust this to go thinner. And I don't know the max width on this. I'm not going to measure it, but it would accommodate a very large, wide belt. I'd say a good 1.7" or 1 3/4". But the sheath, they gave a lot of attention to the sheath. Nice drain hole here. No drain hole down here. Very nice thick material. This material, I'm going to squeeze it just so you can see if it flexes, and I'm squeezing pretty hard here, and it's not moving. I mean, you can see it move a little bit, but it's very thick, not cheap Kydex. Very nice. So I'll show you how the knife fits in the sheath. Absolutely perfect. I think knife manufacturers need to all consider, you know, when you want to deploy the blade, you don't want to be down here. You know, you don't want to be in an emergency situation and you have to grab the knife with 2 fingers here to pull it out of the sheath, or 2 fingers here to pull it out of the sheath. I got no jimping here. So I don't want to grab it here and then I have to do this to get my hand in the proper position to use the knife. It's a waste of time. So they really thought about this sheath. And when it's locked in here, it is locked in here. You got 1 thumb ramp here to push off, and your finger is right where it needs to be. I mean, to be real nitpicky, they could have gave a little bit less material here, and then you would be right where you need. I'm going to push my finger right into that as hard as I can, and I'm going to pull out, and you'll see my finger could have been maybe right here, and my thumb maybe right here. So being very nitpicky, you know, it's not even worth talking about. This sheath is done perfectly. Your hand position when you deploy the blade is perfect. I mean, look at that. Perfect. My pinky is right where it needs to be. My thumb's right here. I pull this blade out and I'm right where I need it. So absolutely no complaints. Zero. I won't do any modifications to this sheath. This is perfectly set up out of the box. I would say a lot of knife manufacturers that make knives, they do quality knives, but they don't think about their sheaths and as much as they should. But this brand, this company, this knife, A+, 10 out of 10. Very beautiful. Nitro V. Very sharp. No damage out of the box. No defects. This is absolutely beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks for watching.